Changes to disability accommodations. Beginning in the spring 2022 semester, we will begin a new process and procedure for how accommodations will be implemented. In the beginning of the semester, after you have submitted your semester renewal form to your counselor will contact you and meet and discuss the accommodations for your upcoming semester. Once your accommodations have been agreed to, your counselor will send out an email to your professors. In the email, there will be a statement for you that says, "Student, upon receipt of this email, please reply to all stating that you agree to the accommodations in the following." And it will say that you agree to contact your professor and your counselor if you have problems with your accommodations, that you will contact them if you are unable to participate in your classes for more than 1 week at a time, and that you understand that instructors have different course policies. Some professors have more flexible guidelines than others, and that you understand that sometimes professors can grant you extra time or extra absences or extend your deadlines beyond your accommodations, but that these are actually not a part of your accommodations. These are simply your instructor following their own course policy. And lastly, there'll be a statement that you understand that you will not always receive the same accommodations each semester because your accommodations also depend on the courses you are taking. Your instructors will also be given the directive to reply to you and everyone else on the email that they have received the accommodations and that they will implement them. So that is a big change to the procedure because before it was always sometimes difficult to tell if professors have received your accommodations or not. And this way we are trying to ensure that communication lines stay open. Now, let's look at some changes in regards to the accommodations. So when you receive an accommodation for a test, there's a new e-form in which your professor or you yourself, the student, can complete and submit. If you do not intend on having a proctor for your test, quiz, or exam, please email Vincent Moss to let him know so that we do not bring in a proctor to assist you in a test that you will not be using. This change here is the extended deadline to submit assignments. In the past, on-site students were given 1 extra day for brief assignments and 2 to 3 extra days for longer assignments, but online students did not have that option. Now, both online and on-site students have the same extension given for assignments. 1 extra day for brief assignments and 2 to 3 extra days for longer assignments. Please note that extended deadlines do not pertain to assignments due in the last week of class. So this would be week 7 for a 7-week course or week 15 for a 15-week course. For discussion boards, in addition to having 1 week extra time to review and compose your discussion board, you will now also receive 1 extra day to submit posts. If you must submit your original post earlier in the week, let's say you have to do it by Tuesday and you have to submit responses by Friday, with the extra day, now you have until Wednesday to submit your initial post and until Saturday to submit your responses. Please note again that these extended deadlines do not include the discussion boards that are due in the last week of class. The last major change is in regards to medical condition causing absences. Absences are not to exceed 4 sessions per 15-week in a 15-week course, which equates to about 2 weeks in an online course, or 2 sessions in a 7-week course, which equals 1 week in an online course. This is in addition to the number of absences already allowed in a course. The student must present a detailed note from a physician to the ADA coordinator for the absence to be excused. Students are expected to make up missed work from the absences And instructors are expected to be flexible in allowing students to make up these assignments in discussion boards. Instructors may create alternate assignments in lieu of these missed assignments or discussion boards. If you find that you need to miss more than 2 weeks of a 15-week course or 1 week of a 7-week course, please contact your counselor immediately so that alternative arrangements can be made. You will note that there will be other changes in the format of the accommodation. The most important part being that now your accommodations will be listed directly in your email and not as a separate document attached to your email. When you receive your accommodations, it is important that you copy this part here, that upon receipt of the email that you agree to the following. Either you copy and paste and reply to everyone on the email list, or you simply state, I agree to the accommodations listed. If you have any further questions, please contact Catherine Wu, Vincent Moss, or your personal counselor.